Ladies and gentlemen, honored guests, would you please rise for the academic procession and remain standing for the singing of O Canada?
Siem na siaya, thikum quinam seb, haitep ka and siem and siay. Anta chachlia talit and atla humasquim. Haitep qua meetep ku inamet ta chacha humasquim tamas tanashwaya na siem na siaya. Haitep qua meetep ku inamet ta snowayeth lelam tanawaya. Tetanot smartin ta mamana ta school stanach ta masteo chutnem ta snowayeth lelam. Tetanot smartin ta chwelmoch masteo chu meetep ku inamet ta school tanawaya. Tetanot smartin ta humasquim slani e Lauren Mitchell wanano ait siam. Ait tan shkwalowin kotni kotnala na siem na siaya. Ait tan shkwalowin kotni kotnala na siem na siaya. Ni hai tan shkwals konita makan. Good morning, my honored and respected friends. My name is Christy Charles. Thana men ath tatsumkin siem. I'm the daughter of Henry Charles. Welcome to the traditional territory of the Musqueam people. Thank you for coming to Snowayeth Lelam. I'm so proud of the graduates who are crossing today at Snowayeth Lelam. I am proud of the Huelmoch Masteyok, the Huelmoch, the Indian people that are crossing the stage as well today, and the Humasqueam Slani that's crossing the stage. So let's welcome our platform party. Hiya, hey yo, hey, hiya, hey yo, hey ya, ha, hey yo, ya, ha, hey yo, ho, hey, hey, hey ya, hey yo, hey, hey ya, hey yo, hey ya, ha, hey yo, ya, ha, hey yo, ho, hey, hi teb kata siala kwa ath miteb queenamid etana tamith tana shwaya hiya hey yo hey hiya hey yo hey ya ha hey yo ya ha hey yo ho hey hey hi teb kata I mustaya meetep queen amid etana tamith tana shwaya hiya hey yo hey hiya hey yo hey ya ha hey yo ya ha hey yo ho hey 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 ya hey yo hey hey ya hey yo hey ya ha hey yo ya ha hey yo ho hey Wamasquam musteo talit sapsiam waholio 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 haya haichka musteo helix esnam waholio 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 haya sialaquas imenimas haitep siem waholio 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 sesnam haya haitep ka nisiem nisiya.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all thy sons command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God God, keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Thank you, Emily. Emily King is a student in our Theatre Arts Studio 58 program. Please be seated. Mr. President, representatives of the board, members of faculty and staff, honored guests, graduands, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Snowaeth Laleham, Langara College, and thank you for joining us today. I declare open this 2017 Convocation of Langara College. This convocation is assembled for the granting of credentials and awarding of honors. My name is Dr. Ian Humphreys. I'm the Provost and Vice President, Academic and Students at Langara College, and I will be your Master of Ceremonies today. Please be aware that this ceremony is being recorded for viewing in other locations on campus and on our website. On behalf of the Snowaeth Laleham community, I wish to acknowledge with respect the history, customs, and culture of the Coast Salish peoples, specifically the Musqueam Nation, on whose traditional lands we are meeting today. At this time, I would like to introduce the members of our platform party. Please hold your applause until everyone has been introduced. Dr. Lane Trotter, President and Chief Executive Officer. Dr. Veda Rudal Persad, Board Governor. Mr. Scott McLean, President, Langara Faculty Association. Mr. Eric Hogan, Director, Langara College Foundation. Mr. A.J. Patel, Vice President, External Development. Ms. Gail Sparrow, former Chief of Musqueam First Nation and Langara Elder in Residence. Dr. Martha Piper, Vice Chancellor Emeritus, the University of British Columbia. Mr. Peter Pronsos, faculty member, Political Science and Interdisciplinary Studies, who will be awarded the Emeritus designation at today's ceremony. Mr. Victor Soka, Vice President, Administration and Finance. Ms. Dawn Palmer, Vice President, People Services. Ms. Jacqueline Bradshaw, Dean, Faculty of Social Sciences and Management. Ms. Margaret Heldman, Dean, Faculty of Science. Mr. Ian McBain, Dean, Faculty of Arts. Ms. Patricia Sear, Director, Academic Innovation. Ms. Lisa Fisher, Director, Communications and Marketing. Mr. Clayton Monroe, Dean of Student Services and Registrar. Mrs. Moira Guckstetter, Director, College Advancement, and Executive Director, Langara College Foundation. Ms. Antonella Alves, Division Chair, Management Programs. Mr. Jim Bowers, Division Chair, Community Programs. Ms. Erin Wilkins, Department Chair, Recreation Studies. And Dr. Justin Wilson, Coordinator, Aboriginal Studies. I would also like to recognize special guests who have joined us in the audience today. Mr. Vince Kreiser, Langara Faculty Retiree, Recreation, and also representatives from the Langara Student Union. Thank you for joining us at today's ceremony. Now you can applaud. At this time, I invite Gail Sparrow, former Chief of Musqueam First Nation and Langara Elder in Residence, to bring traditional greetings.
Itchuayel. And my smile is because I just said to Martha, I can't believe I'm an elder now. I came here as a elder in residence 3 years ago, and actually I'm officially now an elder as of 4 months ago, turning 65. So I would like to say to you, Itchuayel, my CMs, which is a warm greeting in our language of the Hunkaminam language, the Musqueam First Nations. I've added the word CM because it's important that people of importance we add CM, because today the students graduating from Sanewith Lalem, which means in our language, a house of teachings under Langara College. And I want you to know that Musqueam people, for those that don't know, we reside probably just a 10-minute drive, 50-minute drive the way I drive from southwest part of Vancouver, but with the road construction, it's now an hour drive. At one time, we were a population of only 225 when I was born, and now we're a population of 1,230. We live in a territory of prosperous, pathfinding people. We're one of the richest bands in Canada with our land resources we have today. And more importantly, we also believe that education is the key to our future. Musqueam has always been a pathfinder of having firsts in Canada. The first ever female chief was elected in Canada was Gertrude Guerin. The first ever youngest chief in Canada was Chief Johnny Sparrow, Councillor Andrew Charles, and Councillor Bill Guerin. The first band manager in Canada said the government doesn't have to rule me, I can manage and rule with my people, was my late father, Willard Sparrow. The first ever breach of trust case against the Crown, against the federal government on a land case on Shaughnessy was a Guerin case, was Musqueam's initiative. The first time ever to sue the government regarding our rights to Aboriginal title to fish our territories, and we know how to fish best, was a Sparrow decision from Musqueam. So many firsts, and I'm proud to say that the first post-secondary institute in Canada with the name Sanewith Lalem is from the Musqueam First Nations. Sanewith is also the name for our house of teachings. Our people lived in longhouses, and in the longhouse, you would learn from your parents and your elders, your aunts, your uncles, and family members there. And your Sanewith was what you learned that you breathed in from your teachings. It could be a good Sanewith, wise, humble, strong teachings, or sometimes your Sanewith could come into you and you would turn it around. It wouldn't be good, it would be unhealthy, it would be bad. So it determines what you breathe in your teachings. And the students here in Langara today, under Sanewith, under Langara, have breathed in the great teachings of this institute that resides in traditional territory of the Musqueam First Nations. Our history is written in this very earth. So as you go out today, remember that education is the key to your future. Remember that certificate you open up, it doesn't say quit. It acknowledges the years that you put into studying to achieve what you have today. And I want to acknowledge that under the flags and under the signage and under the program, we have Lauren Mitchell from Musqueam graduating today. We have 3 students graduating First Nations also here today. So it's now not just the first, it's the pathway now to many more firsts under Sanewith Lalem with First Nation students. And I see one day that we'll fill the room with our graduates. So we leave you our warm wishes, we leave you our warm welcome of one heart, one mind, one spirit here today, to know that we bless upon the students from the Musqueam First Nations under Sanewith, that you go forward with your education from the greatest institute here to continue on, not to be quitters, but knowledge is your education you've learned here today to take with you. On that note, I'd like us all to raise our hands traditionally and say to each other, Haichka. If we raise our hands, Haichka my CMs, for being here today, from our heart and our mind. Thank you.
Thank you, Gail, for that very important greeting. We value our relationship with the Musqueam Nation, and we appreciate your participation today. I now invite Dr. Veda Rudal Persad, member of the Langara Board of Governors, to bring greetings to Convocation.
Mr. President, the Platform Party, honored guests and faculty, graduates, friends, and families. Allow me to begin by acknowledging that Langara College sits on the traditional and unceded territories of the Musqueam First Nations people, and that we are indebted to them for our presence here. O Siyam. It is my honor and privilege to bring greetings from the Board of Governors to you this morning. This morning, this day, is your day to bask in your accomplishment and achievement of a credential from a great school which will help launch your career. It is your day to celebrate your hard work and your determination in furthering your education. There is no price on an education. Yes, you have paid for school, but the education that you have gained is priceless. You have learned the hard skills in your courses, but along the way, you have learned the soft skills of communicating, of being able to work in teams, and of being able to connect interculturally in our increasingly diverse community. These soft skills will prove to be as important, and they will give you the edge as you apply for jobs and make your way in your career. Not so long ago, I sat where you are sitting now, having gone back to grad school later in life. I urge you to keep learning and growing. At any age, school is an excellent venture, although I have to tell you that I am still trying to convince my own children of this. Indeed, school is more than a venture. It is liberation, a fact to which I can attest, having come from a small village in a Caribbean island. My horizons back then were limited, but with high school, college, and university, the world opened up to me as it will to you, to go forth in your career and further your studies. I want to leave you with words that I learned a long time ago in my first year of high school. My principal had asked me to learn and recite this passage for a school function. These lines are from the Sanskrit, from an ancient text. They made a profound impression on me then, and I hope that they resonate with you now. Look to this day, for it is life, the very life of life. In its brief course lie the verities and realities of our existence, the bliss of growth, the glory of action, the splendor of achievement. For yesterday is but a dream, and tomorrow is only a vision. But today, well lived, makes every yesterday a dream of happiness, and every tomorrow a vision of hope. Look well, therefore, to this day, for it is the salutation to the dawn. To you and your families, congratulations again.
Thank you, Dr. Rudel Passad, for those inspiring words. I am now pleased to call upon President Lane Trotter, who will provide greetings.
Good morning, everyone. Platform Party, colleagues, students, guests, welcome to the 2017 Convocation of Langara College. The 6 convocation ceremonies that we are hosting this week are the largest number that this institution has ever hosted. But before I continue, I want to take a moment to acknowledge and thank the Musqueam Nation on whose unceded territory Langara College is situated. In fact, the college is located on what was once the site of a Musqueam village. Langara thanks the Musqueam First Nation for their support and for giving the college the name Snowaeth Laylam, which means House of Teachings. Langara College is a special place that helps students pursue their goals, whether it is to further studies or to gain the skills needed to enter the labor market or to career advancement or transition. And since Langara's inception in 1965, the college has always been focused on helping students succeed. From our beginning, whether that was in temporary facilities until our current campus opened in 1970, or when we became an independent institution in 1994, students have been at the center of all we do. And to date, Langara has more than 100,000 alumni who have gone on to pursue their dreams and add their skills and talents to the richness and diversity of our society. Their contributions have made our community a better place, and in return, the community has continued to place its trust in Langara to educate and train not only the next generation of young people, but to support those seeking a new pathway to a better future. But we would not be here today celebrating the success of our graduates without the people who have supported them during their education. We need to thank those, many of whom are here today, who have supported you, our students, while you pursued your studies, whether it was your parents, other family members, spouses and significant others, or even friends. And I particularly want to acknowledge and thank our faculty and staff for their dedication and commitment to your education and success. Finally, I also want to acknowledge and thank our Langara College Foundation and those members from our community who have donated funds to create scholarships and bursaries to support student success. They have all played a role helping our students be here today. So on behalf of the college, I want to publicly thank all of those individuals for their support that you have provided to our students to help them succeed. To our students, you've achieved a milestone in being here today, but before you leave, I want to take this opportunity to offer some advice. Recently, I had the privilege to listen to Julie Payette speak at the annual Colleges and Institutes Canada Conference about her experiences as an astronaut, seeing the Earth from space from both the Space Shuttle and the International Space Station, which is a partnership between the United States, Europe, Japan, Canada, and Russia. It has been in space for more than 16 years with a goal to use science to constantly push the limits of knowledge. One of the points that Ms. Payette made is that we seldom hear about the International Space Station because it works. She also said, in space, performance, skills, ability, and competence are what count, not gender or race. Furthermore, Ms. Payette indicated that the International Space Station has Russian and American components and modules that were made by different measurement systems, but somehow they still fit together. The International Space Station demonstrates how 5 different and sometimes competing nations can work together because any failure in space could be catastrophic. Ms. Payette also said seeing Earth from space puts things in perspective about how tiny and tenuous the planet actually is. She noted that there is only a fragile 100-kilometer cushion of air from the ground to space. To put that in perspective, it would take you 1 hour driving at 100 kilometers an hour to go from the ground to the edge of the atmosphere and touch space. So anything that affects the cushion will have an immediate effect on all of us. She also noted that in space you can go from Vancouver to St. John's in 9 minutes and you see a sunrise and sunset every 45 minutes. Ms. Payette's perspective is that our planet is much smaller than we think. She also said, in space you must work together. It's a dangerous endeavor. You must keep your mind on the pursuit of excellence, otherwise things go sideways. Her words are very appropriate, especially in today's unsettled world. And now more than ever, we must work together or things will go sideways on us. Ms. Payette made another point that I think is very applicable for today's convocation ceremony. She said, whether in space or in a college, it's all about knowledge. What this means is that education is a journey, not a destination. So continue to build your knowledge and skills and recognize that today is not an end, but a milestone on the journey of your life. Her final words that I think were salient were, champion the values you believe in. It is important for us to stand up for the things we believe in to make a better society and a stronger community. But we must always be prepared to have a dialogue with those who disagree with us if we are to maintain the democratic structures that underpin our community. We may disagree with each other, but it is incumbent upon all of us to be honest and protect our right to disagree and hold different perspectives. If we do not protect our ability to respectfully disagree with each other, we risk a breakdown of our democratic institutions. So as you leave the college today to pursue your path, appreciate the opportunities that you've been provided and consider how you will contribute your knowledge, passion, and energy to build a stronger, better, prosperous, sustainable, fair, and democratic society. Because, as Ms. Payette noted, we all share the same spaceship. Thank you for your time and patience. Enjoy your day. You've earned it. Tomorrow, the work begins. Congratulations.
Thank you, President Trotter. At this time, Scott McLean, President of the Langara Faculty Association, will bring greetings to Convocation from the faculty. Scott?
Good morning. I would first like to acknowledge that we are on the traditional and unceded territory of the Musqueam and Coast Salish peoples, and to thank them. Board members, President Trotter, honored guests, colleagues, and graduates. It is a privilege to extend to you on behalf of the Faculty Association our very best wishes on this special day. Today is an acknowledgement of the hard work and dedication that you and your families have put towards your studies. We appreciate the efforts and the sacrifices you have made in order to accomplish what is being recognized here today. I know that I speak for the entire faculty when I tell you that it has been a great joy and honor to have been a part of your journey. We understand that what you have accomplished is not easy and respect the perseverance and commitment that you have all shown. You are inspiring, and your success is truly impressive. As faculty, we have the opportunity to make an important contribution in the lives of our students. Along the way, faculty have helped you to choose your course of study, to introduce you to new subjects, and of course, to take up all of your free time with assignments. You missed that, trust me. It has been an incredibly rewarding experience to support your growth. But learning is a reciprocal process, and teaching and working with you has been a rich learning experience for us. And we want to sincerely thank you for making us better educators. You're now going on to do important work in our communities or to pursue further studies. We know that you will continue to make significant contributions as you move forward in your lives. Thank you for choosing Langara. Congratulations, and we wish you all the best.
Thank you, Scott. I now ask President Trotter to present today's many Convocation awards.
Thank you, Ian. It is with great pleasure that I present today's awards. The Lieutenant Governor's Medal and the Langara College Lieutenant Governor's Medal Award are presented to a student graduating from a one-year program who has demonstrated academic excellence and has contributed positively to Langara and the community. This year's recipient for the two awards is Jaspreet Bunwait, who is graduating from the Social Service Worker Certificate. Jaspreet, if you could please join us on stage. Let me tell you a little bit about Jaspreet. Over the years, she has worked as a risk youth. She has worked with at-risk youth, newcomers to Canada, and people with disabilities and mental illness. Her positive nature and willingness to go above and beyond for others shows her personality. Jaspreet says her education has prepared her to critically apply herself and advocate for disadvantaged populations in our society. She credits her passionate and helpful instructors as one of the greatest factors in her success at Langara, and the other being her supportive and encouraging family. Jaspreet wants to pursue a career in social work and is working towards obtaining a bachelor in social work. Great work, Jaspreet. The Langara College Graduate Excellence Award for Career Programs is awarded to the student graduating from a 2-year career program at Langara College with the highest cumulative grade point average. This year, the recipient is Nina Chen. Unfortunately, Nina is unable to attend today's ceremony to receive her award in person, but I'd like to acknowledge her with a few remarks. Nina completed the diploma in Library and Information Technology with an outstanding 4.16 cumulative grade point average. Nina credits the practicum portion of the program as a great way to make contacts, try different fields, and put class learning to use. She says she will always appreciate the quality of instruction, enthusiasm, and genuine desire of instructors to help students learn. Nina has already started working part-time at a federal science library and says the program has prepared her well. Way to go, Nina. The Governor General's Collegiate Bronze Medal is awarded to the student graduating from any 2-year program at Langara with the highest cumulative grade point average. The Langara College Graduate Excellent Award for Arts and Science is awarded to a student graduating from a 2-year arts and science program with the highest cumulative grade point average. This year, the recipient of both of these awards is Alicia Fong, graduating with an Associate of Arts degree in psychology. Alicia, can you please join us on stage? So let me tell you a little bit about Alicia. Alicia has been on the Dean's Honor Roll for all 4 semesters while attending Langara College and is graduating with a remarkable 4.20 cumulative grade point average. Pretty amazing. Alicia says her studies have given her a new perspective and that she is constantly drawing connections between what she has learned in school and what is going on in the world around her. Alicia's sense of balance is inspiring. She understands that you cannot give your best effort if you are sick or unhappy or sleep deprived. She advises it is important to nourish yourself, replenish your body, enjoy your passion, and embrace challenge. If something goes wrong, as it surely will, forgive yourself and learn from it. Alicia plans to take some time off to travel and then complete a bachelor's degree in psychology. She hopes to one day complete the professional development program in education and realize her lifelong dream of being an elementary school teacher. Alicia, we'll know you'll do great. Congratulations. The Langara College Graduate Excellent Award for a certificate program is awarded to the student graduating from a certificate program at Langara College with the highest cumulative grade point average. This year, the Langara College Graduate Excellence Award for a certificate program is awarded to Jessica Lowe. Unfortunately, Jessica is unable to attend today's ceremony to receive her award in person, but I would like to acknowledge her and share a few remarks. After a 25-year break from school, Jessica successfully completed the Certificate in Social Service Worker with a terrific 4.15 cumulative grade point average. Jessica feels the program has allowed her to move forward to complete a career change in a practical way. Jessica's goal is to work in the field of victim services and/or helping those suffering from traumatic loss, grief, and bereavement. Jessica says that her education has prepared her well for this role. We're very proud of you. Congratulations, Jessica. The President's Medal for Academic Excellence and Community Service is presented to graduating bachelor degree students who demonstrate academic excellence and community service. This year, the President's Medal for the Bachelor of Recreation Management degree is awarded to Kelty Post. Kelty, can you please join us on stage? While volunteering in her community and working part-time, Kelty has achieved her goal of being on the Dean's Honor Roll, graduating with a Bachelor of Recreation Management degree. Kelty also completed a diploma in recreational leadership at Langara 2 years ago. She acknowledges the dedicated and passionate instructors in the program for helping her broaden her knowledge and her awareness of recreation. With her dog Sadie at her side, Kelty has volunteered at the Fraser Valley Cancer Agency and St. John's Ambulance. After Convocation, Kelty will be spending a few months in Europe, with Sadie of course, before returning to pursue a career in recreation. Kelty, we really do wish you all the best of luck in your future endeavors. The Langara College Graduate Excellence Award for a bachelor's degree is awarded to students graduating from the highest cumulative grade point average in any bachelor's degree program. This year's recipient is Rachel Wiener. I hope I said that right. Unfortunately, Rachel is unable to attend today's ceremony to receive her award in person, but I would like to acknowledge her and share a few remarks with you. Rachel graduated with a diploma in human kinetics in 2014. She continued her commitment to education and is now graduating with a Bachelor of Recreation Management degree with an impressive 4.10 cumulative grade point average. Rachel believes the skills she has gained in the program, particularly critical thinking and analysis, will serve her well in her career and everyday life. Rachel credits small class sizes and the opportunity to work with others, in particular students, for helping her create friendships that will last beyond her post-secondary education. She also thanks her instructors for their inspiring support and encouragement to strive for success. Rachel's education may not stop here, as she is interested in furthering her academic career by pursuing a master's degree. Well done, Rachel. And now for our Faculty Emeritus Awards. Emeritus is Latin for having merited one's discharge by service. It is an honorary title conferred to retired faculty or professional staff to recognize their distinguished service to an organization. At this ceremony, we would like to recognize Faculty Emeritus Peter Pronsos. Peter, would you please step forward while I talk a little bit about you? Peter has been a member of the Langara College community for over 25 years, and his experience includes teaching in both political science and interdisciplinary studies. He created new courses in various departments and contributed to an international education program in Greece, as well as educational tours to Greece with Langara's continuing studies. He was a founding member of Transforming Langara Committee, which promoted sustainability at the college, and has served on the National Board of Oxfam Canada and the City of Vancouver's Peace and Justice Committee. Peter was a perennial speaker at the Langara Community Lecture Series for 2 decades and presented numerous times at the LEDC Professional Development Seminars, in addition to presenting at several conferences across Canada, the United States, Scotland, and Greece. Since retiring in 2015, he continues to lead tours to Greece with our Continuing Studies Department. Even with all of these accomplishments, he still maintains his most important accomplishment has been raising 3 wonderful children, Rachel, Elena, and Yorgos. Congratulations, Peter. Paniotis.
Thank you, Lane, and congratulations to all of our Student Award winners and our Faculty Emeritus, Peter. It is now my very great pleasure to introduce Dr. Martha Cook Piper, who will give today's convocation address. And I would ask that you all make yourselves comfortable as I enumerate some of Dr. Piper's numerous achievements and awards. Dr. Piper received her Bachelor of Science degree in Physical Therapy from the University of Michigan, her Master of Arts degree from the University of Connecticut, and her PhD in Epidemiology and Biostatistics at McGill University. She has served as Director of the School of Physical and Occupational Therapy at McGill University, Dean of the Faculty of Rehabilitation Medicine at the University of Alberta, and Vice President, Research and External Affairs at the University of Alberta. She was the Interim President and Vice Chancellor of the University of British Columbia from 2015 to 2016, and also served as the 11th President of the University of British Columbia from 1997 to 2006. Dr. Piper has been a member of the Board of Directors of the Bank of Montreal, Shoppers Drug Mart, TransAlta Corporation, and Grosvenor Americas Limited. She has also served as a board member of CARE Canada, the Dalai Lama Centre for Peace and Education, and the Canadian Stem Cell Foundation. She was chair of the board of the National Institute of Nanotechnology and served as a member of the Trilateral Commission. The recipient of 17 honorary degrees, Dr. Piper is an officer of the Order of Canada and a member of the Order of British Columbia. She was named Educator of the Year by the Learning Partnership in 2004, was appointed an Honorary Fellow of Merton College at Oxford University in 2007, and elected a Fellow of the Royal Society of Canada in 2008. I told you, quite the set of accomplishments. Please extend a warm welcome to Dr. Martha Piper.
Well, thank you very much, Ian, for that very gracious and generous introduction. I am so pleased and honored to have been asked to address the graduates today of Langara College, and I want to thank Dr. Trotter for inviting me to do so. UBC and Langara have shared an incredible friendship and association over the past decades, and it's a real honor and privilege to be able to speak to the graduates of this amazing educational institution. Your graduation today from Langara College signals an important milestone in your personal lives and the lives of those who have supported you in your educational efforts. All of us here today applaud you on your accomplishments and celebrate with you the importance of this momentous occasion. As someone who has, over the time I spent at UBC, welcomed hundreds and hundreds of Langara graduates as transfer students to the University of British Columbia, one of Canada's finest universities, I can attest to the quality of the degrees you are about to receive and the educational experience you have had here at Langara. Now, whether you decide to continue your education or choose to join the workforce directly, I am confident that you, graduates of this esteemed institution, will chart the course for the next generation of writers, philosophers, educators, nutritionists, political leaders, psychologists, and social workers. You represent the hope of our nation and the future of our world. As you prepare to assume your respective roles, I trust you will remember the critical role that Langara has played in your preparation. It is within this context that I offer you only one word of advice, and that is simply, do not be overly concerned about what you will do upon graduation. How often have you been asked by your well-meaning uncle, by the way, what are you going to do now that you are finished with your education? Or what has your degree prepared you to do? It would seem that our society is fixed on doing. Hence the classic question in childhood, what are you going to be when you grow up? We are programmed from a very early age that it is important to know exactly what we want to do with our lives and to pursue a singular career path with vigor and determination. As a result of this overriding expectation, you might become anxious or perhaps even guilt-ridden in the event that you are unable to definitively map out your future in great detail and project your career path for the next 30 to 40 years with certainty and clarity. My simple advice is don't. Don't be anxious. Don't feel guilty. Indeed, I would argue, be cautious in predicting your future or determining where you will be or what you will be doing 10 years from now, let alone 30. History clearly has shown us that such efforts are often futile. Albert Einstein began his work life in 1905 as a patent office clerk. Jean Piaget, the renowned child psychologist, received his PhD in zoology. Emily Stowe, Canada's first female physician, accepted her first job as a school principal in Brantford, Ontario. Edwin Hubble, the famous astronomer, studied law, literature, and Spanish as a Rhodes Scholar. And Nellie McClung, political activist, was first employed as a teacher. If this indeed is the case, what then is the purpose of your degree? How will it assist you in shaping a life that is satisfying and meaningful? Now, looking out here, most of you grew up, I think, reading Harry Potter. What is there about Harry, an 11-year-old boy, that appeals to both children and adults? What parallels can be drawn between a school for wizards and a Langara classroom? It was at Hogwarts School of Wizardry that Henry developed a sense of self and gained confidence in his own talents and abilities. Not only did Harry learn the specific skills he would need as a wizard, he also learned when and how to apply those skills. He learned that knowing a magic trick is not the same thing as performing magic. In the chapter where Harry receives his magic wand, a wise person states, and I quote, "Every wand has a core of powerful magical substance. We use unicorn hairs and phoenix tail feathers and the heartstrings of dragons. No two wands are the same, just as no two unicorns or dragons or phoenixes are quite the same. And of course, you will never get such good results with another wizard's wand," unquote. No two magic wands are the same. No two educational experiences are alike. The message is clear. The use of the magic wand and its effectiveness is determined by how wisely the wizard applies it. Similarly, your Langara education has a transformative power. It provides you with the means of self-discovery, adding texture and mystery to your life, changing how you see yourself, your world, and most importantly, the role you might play in bettering society. As with the magic wand, the effectiveness of your education is judged solely on your ability to apply it wisely. Simply put, whatever you choose to do is far less important than how you choose to do it. And so as you graduate today from Langara, be assured that you are well prepared. I know that. I know how well prepared you are to apply your knowledge and intellect for the betterment of society. Regardless of what you choose to do, we are confident that you will do it wisely, that indeed you will undertake a set of responsibilities that will make this world a more just, more civilized place in which to live. So please accept my warmest congratulations on this happy occasion and my best wishes for your own health, happiness, and personal fulfillment. And by the way, when your uncle and the reception after this or in the dinner you're going to go out to tonight ask you one more time, what is it you are going to do now that you have a Langara degree? Your response may be perhaps one word: magic. Thank you.
Dr. Piper, thank you so much for that truly inspiring address. On behalf of Langara College, President Trotter would like to present you with a small gift in appreciation of your excellent remarks and for the time that you spent with us today. And now on to the presentation of the graduands, which is why most of you are here today. President Trotter, the candidates to be presented to you today and those who are absent have fulfilled all of the requirements for their respective credentials. I ask that you confer upon each of them the credential which has been earned. Will the graduands please rise? That's you. Up you get.
By the authority granted to me by the government of this province, I admit you and those in absentia to the credentials to which you are entitled. Congratulations. Now please be seated.
This is where I always go off script. I always really enjoy that piece because with so few words, such an amazing transformation can take place from graduand to graduate. So congratulations to everybody. So now we will begin the presentation of our graduates. When each graduate is announced, they will stand here near to the front corner of the stage to have their first photograph taken. They will then be greeted by some of our platform party to my right and have a second photograph taken with President Trotter. And this bit's a bit confusing because sometimes students forget to stop. So please stop and have the photograph taken. Our faculty who would like to congratulate their graduates may approach the platform to my right, and audience members who want to move closer to the front for a photograph of their graduate may come to the same side of the platform when it is close to the time that your graduate will cross the stage. Please be mindful not to block the view of others and to return to your seats afterwards so that others may approach the front for photos. I now ask Jacqueline Bradshaw, Dean of the Faculty of Social Sciences and Management, to announce the names of the graduates.
Presenting the graduates of the Faculty of Social Sciences and Management, graduating with the Associate of Arts degree in Aboriginal Studies Vivian Austin. Liam Thompson. Jennifer Williams. Receiving the Diploma in Applied Urban and Rural Planning, Edwin Yee. Yankee Huang. Receiving the Diploma in Criminal Justice and graduating with distinction, Molly Anne-Marie Rook. Also graduating with distinction, Crystal Bryant. Veronica Ivanova. Megan Kaisers. Cassandra Lopez. Truzhang Luang. Sandeep Minhas. Valerie Olyage. Felix Opoku. Diggory Waddle. Mark Yee. Graduating with the Diploma in Early Childhood Education, Francelyn Hope Almazan. Adeling Chung. Graduating with distinction, Christina Davidson. Amy Gironde. Graduating with distinction, Alyssa Goodsell. Kelly Lamb. Graduating with distinction, Juliana Grippo. And graduating with distinction, Emma Jensen. Also graduating with distinction, Jennifer Lee. Vivian Lowe. Tiffany Liu. Mengyao Ma. Maria Ann Malimban. Graduating with distinction, Lauren Mitchell. Graduating with distinction, Lisa Pilon. And graduating with distinction, Marinelle Santiago. Also graduating with distinction, Ailia Sachu. Michael Su. Shini Tang. Vanina Towley. Kathleen Thompson. Jelena Wong. Lucina Wong. Lin Wu. Atusha Zargar. Shanshan Zeng. Also graduating with a certificate in Education Assistant and the Diploma in Educated Assistant Coordinated, Jennifer Algira. Graduating with distinction with the Certificate in Education Assistant and the Diploma in Education Assistant Coordinated, Kefi Lahe. Graduating with distinction with the Diploma in Education Assistant Coordinated and the Certificate in Education Assistant, Emiliana Talentiano. Graduating with distinction with the Diploma in Education Assistant Coordinated and the Certificate in Education Assistant, Mark Wong. Now graduating with the Certificate in Education Assistant, Taiko Araki. Efstania Maria Athansopoulou. Graduating with distinction, Akela Brodowski. Aria Brun. Emma Crowe. Vicky Hahn. Graduating with distinction, Yut Khan. Haley Losberg. Rebecca Merton. Laura Pollen. John Sabado. Hardeep Singh. Graduating with distinction, Maria Laura Suarez. Now, graduating with the Associate of Arts degree in Geography, Jeffrey DeLeo. Junbon Justine Kwan. Graduating with a Diploma in Library and Information Technology, Corey Wayne Bussey. Graduating with distinction, Yunjing Shirley Hu. Samantha Lee. Graduating with distinction, Soo-hee Lee. Michael Pollard. Graduating with distinction, Megan Reiter. And graduating with distinction, Carolyn Roberts. Emily Thornton. Graduating with distinction, Robin Weiner. Christina Marie West. Sarah Viktorovich. Now graduating with the diploma in nutrition and food service management, Lorraine Arndt. Ernest Chartier. Graduating with distinction, Andrea Martin. Teresa Packer. Tyler Powers. Graduating with the Associate of Arts degree in Political Science, Veronica Tomic. Sorry, we'll try this again. Vedrana Tomic. Graduating with the Associate of Arts degree in Psychology, Yunsun Bang. Edgar Dumanden. Donna Dunn. Graduating with distinction, Alicia Fong. Stephen Hall. Monica Marie Hernandez. Oi Tung Tang. Danielle Weinmeier Simmons. Graduating with distinction, Doris Jessica Wright. April Yu. Now graduating with the Diploma in Recreation Leadership, Zach Bodnar. Graduating with distinction, Amy Cornish. Melissa Eno. Lydia Ferguson. Michael Hahn. Samantha Jones. Tila Logan. Jillian McCartney. Brooke Natal. Josie Pierce. Curtis Schultz. Graduating with distinction, Matthew Sung. Now receiving the Bachelor of Recreation Management, Amiko Angus. Matthew Baines. Kristen Berg. Jennifer Chohan. Aaron Clark. Aaron Cooper. Skylar Gormley. Laura Kerr. Benjamin Norris. Ariel Patterson. Graduating with distinction, Kelty Post. Zara Kuek. James Ray. Chelsea Rogers. Stacy Smith. Now, graduating with the Diploma in Social Service Worker Coordinated and graduating with distinction, Ayan Abdirahman. Graduating with distinction, Ryan Hoffman. Rafaela Jose. Graduating with the Certificate in Social Service Worker and the Diploma in Social Service Worker Coordinated, Jo Yun Shi. Also graduating with the Diploma in Social Service Worker Coordinated and Certificate in Social Service Worker, and graduating with distinction, Rosa Maria Megan Wozniak. Now graduating with the Certificate in Social Service Worker and graduating with distinction, Jaspreet Bunwait. Jessica Mayan Rivas.
Ladies and gentlemen, your graduates of 2017. You can stand up, guys. So, ladies and gentlemen, as we bring this morning's ceremony to a close, I would like to take a moment to thank Emily King, who sang O Canada, Emily Helsden, who played the violin prior to the ceremony and who will be playing at the reception, Mike MacDonald, the piper who led our procession, and Christy Lee Charles, the Musqueam singer and drummer who led our platform party. Please join me in giving a resounding round of applause for those volunteers. I would also like to extend our appreciation to the many college employees whose contributions have made this a memorable event. Thank you to everybody. It is also my pleasure, on behalf of the college and the Langara Students' Union, to invite you to a reception in the Langara Students' Union building immediately after the reception, after the ceremony. Would you please rise and remain standing until the graduates have left the Convocation Hall? I now declare this convocation closed.